CUPHEAD-sarja. Tästä saattaa tulla suurikin menestys.
Ollaan isoina paskakopeille.
Luulen, että se musiikki, mitä mä kuuntelen, on vitsi hirveä kova äänistä, mutta sä oot kova äänisempi.
Mä olen sika.
Sä peitit sun naamaa. Sä et halua, että tyypit näkee, kun sä kuuntelet Imagine Dragonsia. Hi, I'm GuyFromSomeWorld, and I have a new YouTube channel. I'm about to tell you its story in detail in a few moments, but here's the TLDW. Me and my friend Nipa, who is 4.5 years younger than me, now have a channel called Oudot Kaverit, or Odd Buds, where we make mostly Let's Play videos where we have some fun times. Our videos are in Finnish, but all of them will have English subtitles. I personally really like the videos we've made, and I'm really happy to be able to show them to you now, so GO! Link in the description! And this info card over here! Go watch the one video we've already published! Anyway, here's the full story behind the channel. Nipa and I first meet when he's maybe around 4 years old and I'm maybe 8 or 9. His grandma and my dad are in a relationship, so Nipa and I sometimes see each other when I'm visiting his grandma. We play some children's games and mobile games together, and at some point he comes over to my dad's place, where we play some console games together. Soon he starts coming over more and more. It's fun, it gives me an opportunity to finally be able to play multiplayer games with someone. I don't have to leave the house, and it gives him an opportunity to play console games. That's probably the main reason he keeps coming over. In around 2017, because we're both children of the digital age, and therefore watch tons of YouTube videos, we started tossing around the idea of making our own YouTube videos together. Of course, we can't upload them yet, because he's only 6 years old, and his mom won't give him permission to publish videos on YouTube. So, we hatched a plan to make some videos now, and then upload them after his 13th birthday. Why am I doing this voice? I don't know. This also gives me time to edit these videos several times over, and because I need to save storage space on my computer, I have to delete the original recordings once I'm finished editing them. Which is to say, I don't know exactly when we recorded most of these videos. I'm gonna be making some educated guesses on dates and times in this video. In fact, I've already made some. But just know I'm very, very unsure of them. Our first videos are of us playing hide and seek and tag and jumping on a trampoline. Riveting concepts, I know, but with our incredibly entertaining personalities and my expert editing skills, I think we managed to make them somewhat entertaining, partly. I mean, for the most part, nothing really happens, and sometimes we make jokes that are way too inappropriate for a 6-year-old or 9-year-old to be saying, causing me to melt in discomfort when looking back on them later. But otherwise, I would actually still consider them mildly entertaining. We continue to record these children's games for the next year, accumulating a whopping 35 minutes of content. Only part of it will actually be showing because years later, I realized that I'm kinda going for anonymity when it comes to my internet output, so showing my dad's and his grandma's houses and their surroundings probably isn't the best idea. Yeah, there's a very small chance of anyone actually finding out where we live through our videos, but I would still like to keep those chances as low as possible. These weren't the only videos we recorded over that year, however, as in the, summer of 2018, we start recording ourselves playing various games on my PS4. Or at least trying to record them. In 2018, we tried to record quite a few times, but because you actually have to turn the recording off before you close the game you're playing on PS4, most of these attempts are lost when I forget to stop recording. So after 2 successful recordings, we take a quick 2-year break from recording videos and come back in 2020. And hey, listen to this! I'm 14 now. I have a deep voice.
Mä aloin tekemästä ammattilaista videota. Sun pitää rauhoittua nyt, nuorimies.
Compared to how it was before.
Muistakaa tilata ja tykätä videosta ja silleen.
Now we actually start having more successful recording sessions and significantly more videos. Probably mostly because I now have a capture card and we don't need to use PS4's built-in game capture anymore. Also, right at the time I start editing part 1 of Cuphead in January 2021, I think some kind of wire snaps in my brain and I just suddenly start editing the videos in a more fun, fast-paced style, and it pretty much ends up staying that way from there on. This is also when I start making videos on my own channel that actually have commentary, so I quickly end up having tons of stuff to edit. So much so that currently, as of me publishing this video, I have not edited anything we recorded in 2023, and there are still tons of videos we recorded in 2022 that I have yet to edit. But by now, we've finished over 20 videos, and we're gonna be trying to publish them every other week or so, on the weeks where I don't publish anything on my own channel. That may not sound like a lot, and to be honest, it kinda isn't, but we've managed to get pretty attached to these videos. We've even made some new inside jokes in them, some of which we now even look back at nostalgically, and I'm really happy we get to show you these videos now. Provided I have time to subtitle them. Because, yes, these videos are all in Finnish. We're both Finnish, and it doesn't really feel natural for us to speak English in our videos all the time, so we speak Finnish in them. I still want you guys to be able to watch them, though, so I've made sure to give them some cool, stylized English subtitles. And Finnish ones, too, because transcribing them in Finnish first makes the process much easier for me. Transcription takes a while, but translating from Finnish to English is actually pretty quick, at least for me. Also,
Subtitle SIDE-RANT.
These subtitles were an absolute pain in the butt to get working. I got the idea for them from The Power of Terry, which is an Old Spice YTPMV collab that has really cool stylized subtitles. When I first saw that video, those subtitles absolutely amazed me. I had no idea that was possible on YouTube. Also, Tom Scott had some videos with subtitles that were color-coded, so you could tell who was talking based on what color the subtitles were. So when I realized I wanted to make subtitles for the videos on Oddbuds, I knew I had to make my own stylized subtitles, inspired by all of those videos. I tried to look it up, and I ended up finding this program called Agasub. It was a bit clunky to use and didn't allow you to see the video playing in real time, meaning you had to rely on the audio and the waveform. But it worked well enough, and allowed me to do some interesting stylizations exactly how I wanted. Or so I thought. You see, I was making the subtitles in a format called .AS, which stands for Advanced Substation Alpha. I don't know where the alpha went. I have a feeling they just wanted to make it AS. But I quickly found out YouTube does not support .ass files, and the other formats Agasub exported to were either too simplistic or also didn't work. So I needed to find a new program to make subtitles with, and I decided on Subtitle Edit, which allowed for all the subtitle formats you could possibly imagine. Now the only issue was finding out which ones YouTube properly supported, because YouTube's support page on the matter was not very comprehensive. After much trial and error, I found that .smi format worked perfectly fine on YouTube, so I used that for the first few videos I subtitled, even though it wasn't exactly the most advanced. Then, about a month later, I randomly stumbled upon a video of the artist Underscores, who released a really good album back in 2023. Go check it out if you haven't. It's called Wall Socket, and it's great, and for some reason I always misremember his name as Doc Socket. I don't know why, but anyway, in that video, she did a live production breakdown of the songs on Wall Socket, but when I turned on subtitles, I realized, holy crap, is that the live chat from the original stream? Yeah, somehow they had put the chat replay of the subtitles. I scrolled down to the comments of the video to see if anyone had talked about it, and yes, they had. Apparently, they had just done some programming magic and then parsed it to .ytt format. Oh, okay. Wait, what format? Yeah, so it turns out there's actually a file format called srv3 or .ytt, YouTube type text, that allows you to do some pretty advanced styling in your subtitles, and you can make subtitles in it by first making them in the .ass format, and then converting them to .ytt with a program called YT Subconverter. Pretty handy. I just wish I had found it sooner. Man, I suck at doing research. Anyway, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, the new channel. Go check it out. We have part 1 of CUPHEAD out now. It's fun. Go watch it and see if you like it. It does start off with a long, poor attempt at narration of the game's story, by me. But it picks up after that. Oh, and also, Nipa has his own channel called Nipsu Gaming, where he's gonna be uploading his own videos, though I don't know how often, because I know he's not too keen on editing videos, which means I'll have to edit many of them, and at that point, that is 3 channels I have to edit for. I cannot do that efficiently. I'm also not gonna be translating the videos on that channel into English, so if you want to go watch those videos, you'll probably have to know Finnish to be able to do so. Or you'll have to wait for YouTube to support Finnish auto-generated subtitles, since I don't think it does yet. But if or when it does, then you can use the auto-translated subtitles, which aren't great, but they work, I guess, if you really want to watch those videos. Which I do recommend, because they're good. I like them. At least the ones I've edited. Though he says he is going to make videos in English, at least according to his YouTube About section. I don't know if I would trust that, though. I can tell you he definitely hasn't recorded any videos fully in English yet. Final little fun fact for the end of the video here. In late 2021, we actually started uploading Nipa's videos on his own channel early. He randomly decided it one day, and I just kind of went along with it, and assumed that he got his mom's permission. But then a few weeks later, someone found the channel and told my dad, who then told Nipa's grandma when we were sleeping over at her place. She then proceeded to give Nipa a very stern talking to, followed by us deleting that channel's videos the next day. And Nipa's mom never even found out that it happened, as far as I know. If she had, I don't know what would have happened. Those videos had a lot of uncensored swearing in them. That's actually the reason all, or most of the curse words in our Oddbuds channel's videos will be censored. Yeah. Oh man, can you tell I finished writing this video script at 12:30 AM?